So I think now we can start the session since there are enough persons, and whoever will be joining, I will be admitting them. So first of all, as this is the first session of problem solving, there I will be focusing on brief introduction of all of you. Then after that, I will be uh, I will be solving and discussing various problems that can be formed based on the lectures that you have seen in the week 1, that will be helpful for your exam, the NPTEL final exam, and also for some assignment problems. So first of all, let me introduce myself, and let me share my screen. So my screen is visible to all of you, I hope. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So my name is Sudhir Kumar Gupta. I am the allotted TA for this sustainable architecture course for this session, and my mail ID as it is mentioned, and web address for further contact. You can also reach to me. And here in the first session, we will be solving the various problems. I hope all of you have viewed the lecture videos of the week 1 course, and yesterday the week 2 course lectures have also been uploaded. So in every week, the problem solving session will be happening week wise, and every week we will be solving and trying to see how new problems can be formulated with the lectures that will be helpful for your examinations. Wait, someone else is joining. So first of all of you, you give your attendance through the this message box. There you mention your name and your registration ID, your application ID you will be having, and brief detail about your, like your BTech student or MTech student, which year. So mention your brief introduction in the chat box so that I can get through that quickly, as well as it will be beneficial for the marking the attendance of today's session who have joined. So you people have been given some application number or registration number or roll number for this course. You people have been given some application number for this course or some entry number.
Yes, sir. We're just checking it and update it on the chat box.
Yeah, you just check it and mention your name and your enrollment number so that your attendance for the today's session can be marked. And
Yes, sir.
meanwhile, once you finish this work, as a part, we will be starting the problem solving session. Meanwhile,
Excuse me, sir.
yeah, Harshita.
Sir, where to check the enrollment number?
So you when you will have registered for this course, or you can mention your mail ID. So which mail ID you have registered for this course, so that we can identify that. Fine.
All right, sir.
Okay. So I think today uh, around 18 people have joined till now. So we can start the session, and I feel all of you have seen the lecture videos of week 1. All of you have completed that. Okay. So then I think the questions that assignment problems have been given to you, that problems also you might have solved. So apart from that, those problems, there can be some other problems that can be formed based on the understanding of week 1 lectures that we will be discussing today. So here are some of the problems, and I hope there will be active participation from all of you for answering these questions and solving the problems. Okay, let me see how many students have marked the attendance. One, two. So I think a few are still left to mark their attendance. So who are left, they can mark your attendance for today's session. Okay, then let's discuss the problems now. Here is the first problem for you. So the problem 1 is visible to all of you.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you can mark the answer, or you can tell also. According to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, which of the following is the correct order of need starting from the most basic? So you can read the question and the options, and then you can tell me the correct answer for this question, if any one of you can answer.
It's
B.
B. B. It's B.
So the correct answer is option B. Option B is the correct answer. Everyone is able to find the answer, or uh, do someone is facing some difficulty? If you have listened to the lectures, then you would have known that Maslow hierarchy of need is structured as a pyramid with the most basic physiological need at the bottom, and then once these needs are satisfied, then individuals can move up to the safety, security, then followed by the love and belongings, then self-esteem, and finally the self-acquisition at the top. So this hierarchy emphasizes that the fulfillment of the lower level needs is prerequisite for addressing the higher level needs. So as per that, the option B will be the correct answer for this question. Is it fine?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, then I think we can move to the next question. Can we move to the next question? First question is clear to all of you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, someone else is joining. So whoever is joining late, they can mark their attendance in the chat box. And we can now move to the second question. So if you have listened to the lectures, then you would be able to answer to the second question also. This is the second question in front of you. Which of the following statement best describes how early human shelters addressed Maslow hierarchy of needs? So there are
It's C. C.
four options. Let me see. Who said C? C is the right answer. Reena. So for this, for people who have not able to answer, they can read the question again. So you have to answer which of the following statement best describes how early human shelters addressed Maslow hierarchy of needs. This same question can be asked in your final examination also. So if you have known the concepts and the Maslow hierarchy very well, then you would be able to answer to the second question. So everyone is fine with the option C for this question.
Yes, sir.
Early shelters mainly addressed physiological and safety needs. So wait. So I request all of you from the next session, you try to join uh, within 5 minutes so that there won't be interruption in between the session. Otherwise, again and again, I will have to admit one by one to everyone. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now we can go to the third question. This is the third question. How do buildings like forts and other historical structures demonstrate the fulfillment of self-actualization needs according to Maslow's hierarchy? So there are these are the four options for that. By providing basic physiological needs like shelter and warmth, by fostering a sense of community and belonging, by showcasing creativity and cultural identity through their architecture, by ensuring safety and security for a small number of people.
C.
So C, the correct answer is option C. The historical structures such as forts and eh, these forts and other historic structures, they are designed, and these examples of these structures are like Taj Mahal. They are designed needs by allowing individuals and communities to express creativity and cultural identity. These buildings go beyond merely providing basic physiological needs or safety. They serve as a symbol of art, artistic achievement, cultural heritage, and community pride. Thus, the fulfilling of highest level of Maslow's hierarchy is self-acquisition, and based on that, if we will look into the options, then the option C will be the right appropriate option for this particular question. Can we move to the next question?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then try to answer to this fourth question. Someone is joining. Okay. Then fourth question is this one. What factors determine whether historical buildings and structures can be considered sustainable in context of modern development? Try to answer to this question.
Option B.
Option B. Someone else?
It's D.
Let me join by another system so that I can see who is answering and who is giving active participation. Okay. So what is the correct answer to this question? Question 4. Can anybody answer?
It's option B.
Yeah, option B. Who is there? Risil. So everyone is agreeing with Risil Mittal. Option B is the correct option answer for this question.
It will require more resources, right?
Or you need some explanation.
The resources will be more for this historical buildings and structures. No?
See, we can only consider these historical buildings and structures as sustainable in modern development context only if they will be requiring minimal, because this is the definition of sustainable buildings, sustainable architecture only, that if they are having minimal environmental and or they are minimal exploiting the economic resources, then we will be calling them as a sustainable architecture. As well as the another thing that we can do with the modern architectures, you have seen the example of university also has been given by ma'am, like it is there, modern architecture is there, but if it is labor intensive or people intensive, it has been utilized by the more number of people, then that building we can call it as a sustainable buildings. So modern art development buildings can also be considered as an sustainable buildings only if they are having minimal environmental and economic resources, as well as they are labor intensive. So I think as per that definitions, and out of these four options, the option B will be the most suitable option. Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then we can move to the next question. This is question fifth. What are the three spheres that form triple bottom line in the most commonly understood definition of sustainability?
Sir, option C.
Yeah, option C is the correct answer, and everyone is giving the answer option C. So it is clear. I think it is just the basic understanding of sustainability definition. Through that, you can give this answer. Okay, then can we move to the next question? Trisha saying yes. Okay, then this is the sixth question. Try to answer to this question. Which additional domains are included in the sustainometric beyond the triple bottom line that we have discussed in the previous question to describe the interconnectedness of the sustainability? I think someone is typing. Try to give the answer based on the lecture videos that you have seen. I think it will be enough, and if you have understood the lectures well, then you will be able to give the answers. So if this question is no one is able to answer, then I will be giving the explanation for this one. Option which option?
A.
Yeah,
A.
Technology policy.
yeah, option A is the right answer for this question, because this sustainometric includes five domains to describe the sustainability. That three domains that we have discussed or we have seen in the previous slide or previous question. Apart from that, these two sub domains, like technological and policy, that are also included in this sustainometric. in order to approach and recognize the significant role of technology and policy in shaping sustainable development. Okay, then I think we can move to the seventh question. Three persons are there. So here now whoever has joined, they can mark their attendance in the chat box. And now let's discuss to the seventh question. This is the seventh question, and these questions are based on the different types of model that you have uh, studied and well explained by the ma'am. So this will only see the basic understanding of your different types of models for defining the sustainability.
B.
B.
B. Option B. Rina is also saying option B. So what about others? Which of
B.
the following type of model is best described by the visual representation to illustrate the components and relationship of sustainability? Option B, Tanvi, Sarad, Aditi. So I think this question is clear to all of you. So if this kind of questions will be coming in the examinations, so you will be able to answer. And all these questions are based on the lectures that you have seen. So you should have the basic understanding, and based on that you can give answer to these questions. So I think we can move to the eighth question now. So which type of model focuses on measuring and quantifying various sustainability parameters through numerical data?
C.
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 See, anyone wants to give another answer, or everyone is agreeing with the answer of Sarad and Ria? Option C is fine for all of you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So as we understand from the quantitative models, focus on the numerical data to measure and access the sustainability parameters. These models provide concrete data that can be analyzed to determine the sustainability of different practices or systems, and for that the numerical data is required for these various quantitative models. So based on that, option C will be the right option for that. And all of you have given, I think, answers to the all the questions till now. Let's see the question number 9th. Who is able to give the answer of this question? So this is the ninth question. Which model, model type involves the developing uniform standards and benchmarks for accessing sustainability?
B.
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 Yeah, B is the right answer. So everyone is writing B. So I think this is well understood by all of you. And once I want to confirm one more thing before moving to the next question. So all of you have marked your attendance here, or if anyone is left, they can mark their attendance. Let me see how many of them. So everyone can see if their name is there. So I think everyone is there. Okay, then can we move to the next question? Okay. So here is the next question. Question number 10 for you. Which of the following best describes the current shift in focus within sustainability models as discussed in the recent studies? Option A, increased emphasis on the social sphere with reduced focus on the economic and environmental spheres. Yeah.
Option C.
Sarad is saying option D.
Option C.
Try to understand the question and give the answer again. Which of the following best describes the current shift? Currently, what we are doing as a human being or these other countries, what countries are shifting towards?
Is it B, focus on environment or B?
It's B.
So now I think it is clear. Option B is the right answer for this question. That in the current shift, we are mainly focusing within our sustainability models. We have found that there is decreased emphasis on the environmental sphere with the increased focus on the more economic sphere. So option B is the correct answer for this question. Question number 10th. All of you are agreeing with that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And there is more shift towards the economic sphere in order to make the GDP or income or greed, whatever reason you can give, but there is less interest or shift towards the environmental sphere out of the three spheres of the sustainability. Fine. So can we move to the next question? So here is the next question. Question number 11. So which type of quantitative model is specifically used to assess the impact of policy interventions on economic, environment and social indicators? So options are A, B, C, D. Try to understand and based on that try to give the answer. Which of the following quantitative models? All are quantitative models. So which type?
Isn't it option B?
Option B, Brazil. You are absolutely right. So all of you are agreeing with Risil?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if you will see this computable general equilibrium model, which is also called as the CGE model, this is used to assess the impact of policy interventions on various economic, environmental and social indicators. Also, it integrates different parameters to evaluate how a policy might affect these areas, making it particularly useful for the understanding and comprehensive effects of the policy changes. So that's why this option B will be the correct answer for this practice problem number 11. So then we can move to the 12th question. I think most of the answers have been answered by Risil. So he is actively participating in this problem solving sessions. Others also are there. So let's see who is able to give the answer and understand to the question number 12. Here is question number 12. It is visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the 12 number asks which quantitative model focuses on the ecological impacts of economic activities such as energy use and resource consumption.
Is it B?
Option, yeah, it is B. The ecological and econometric model. It impacts. It focuses on the ecological impacts of economic activities, both energy use as well as the resources consumption. So option for this question number 12, the correct answer is answer B. And since the ecological macroeconometric model is a subset of macroeconometric model that are specifically examines the ecological impacts of economic activities including energy use, resource consumption, as well as they also work for the emissions and how these factors feedback into the economy. All these factors or all these dimensions have been covered with this model, ecological macroeconometric model. That's why option B will be the suitable answer out of these four options for this particular question. So let's move to the question number 13. This is question number 13. Which type of model is characterized by its focus on identifying and analyzing specific indicators to understand sustainability?
Is it option D? Optimization.
Hmm,
Option B, physical model.
option D or option C. So if you have understood well the conceptual model and optimization model, then out of that you can choose any one final answer to this particular question.
It's D.
Yeah. So option D is the correct answer. Someone is writing option C, Aditi, Reena, but option D is not the correct answer for this question. Someone is joining, I think. Okay, Firnaz has joined now. So for this, for question number 13, this option D is the correct answer since these optimization models are characterized by their reliance on the identification of specific indicators to analyze and understand sustainability, and also they aim to find best possible solutions from given constraint and indicators. Someone else is joining now. Okay. So can we move to the next question?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Elena is okay. And what about others? They are fine with the
Yes.
question number 13?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then we in this session particularly we are seeing the various dimensions and types of questions that can be formed, because see these the first week lectures, they were mostly theoretical lectures. They were not some numerical lectures, or some numerical problems have not been solved. So from that portion also some of the questions can be asked if you have well understood the content of the lecture. And this is also very very important, because this solving the problems numericals, these all can be done by the robot also. But if you are well understanding the concept behind all the formula that we will be, or that will be done in the next sessions. So this, based on the understanding of your content or concept, these questions should be, you should be able to answer. So next, let's try to move to the, please share these questions. Sarad. Okay, I will be sharing the question. Acha. Oh, I will be sharing the PPT slides of these questions via link. So you must have been given, I think, link, Google link, Excel link. You have received Excel link.
Where is the Excel link?
Okay. So there, there is link with me. So first I will ask whether I have to share that with you, because in that link I have to update the attendance and this content. So I think you people will also be having access to the problem solving session, and in that these practice problems will be uploaded. So if you are not able to access to the practice problems or the discussion that we are having, this discussions YouTube link will also be shared with you people. So if you are not able to access, so that you can mention to me in the next tutorial. But I hope before than that you will be able to get this video link as well as this content slides Google Drive link. So both will be shared with you once it is completed and uploaded in the YouTube. So you will be getting both. So that's why I want the active participation from all of you, and as well as try to finish the problems. You are giving 2 hours, so try to solve and finish the problems, questions and answers here only, so that you need not to do it again and again. Okay, is it fine with all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then let's move to the next question. Here is the next question, question number 14.
It's C.
Physical model.
Which type of model is most likely to be ideologically driven, often used to promote political agendas on global issues?
C.
Option C. Uh, Rina is saying option C. Risil is saying option D. So it is mainly done to promote political agendas on global issues. There they discuss the various of I think forecasting you can say, or through conceptual model they discuss. So for this particular question, question number 14, the correct answer will be option C, conceptual models. Rina and Aditi, two people have given the right answer, and I think Trisha and Gayatri also gave the answer to this question only. So option C will be the correct answer, the conceptual model, because the conceptual models are often ideologically driven and are used to highlight the global issues with political implications. They provide a good and a broad, sometimes politically motivated perspective on issues like climate change, ozone depletion. So all these political, these agendas or global issues like ozone depletion, they are discussed through the conceptual model. Is it fine, Rishil?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Okay, thanks. Then we can move to the next question. Question number 15. So question number 15 is in front of all of you. Which model type is often used to construct tangible real world examples of sustainability solutions such as net zero buildings?
Physical model.
So in the lecture, ma'am has given the example also of net zero buildings, if I am not wrong. So which model will be out of these four: conceptual, quantitative, physical, and standardizing model?
Physical model.
Physical model. And what about others? Which model constructs tangible real-world examples of sustainability solutions? Yeah, I got many of the answers, and Riya, Gayatri, all they are giving to option C only, and option C is the right answer also. So I think now it is clear to all of you. This question number 15, the physical model
Yes, sir.
is used for creating the tangible or this real world examples. Okay, and these physical models are often used to test and gather data of specific sustainability solutions, and also they provide practical hands-on insights on the sustainability practices. So physical models are very useful for real-time experience of sustainability solutions. Fine. Can we move to the next question?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then this is the next question. Question number 16.
Australia.
D.
Wait, my videos. So which country's lifestyle would require the highest number of Earths to meet resources demands if the entire world lived in that manner?
Option B, Australia.
Yeah. So, based on one chart that ma'am has shown, uh, how far is the every country is there. So, if you have understood that chart very well, then based on that you can easily answer to this question that this Australia, it's the Earth impact is around 5.4 Earths will be required to meet the resources demand due to the high per capita resources consumption. For Australia, it was 5.4, if I am not wrong. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So then we can move to the. So I think if you are able to answer to the 16th question, then you have well understood the data or the charts that have been shown to you within the lecture slides. Okay, then I think that you will be also able to answer to this 17th question. Here is the 17th question. Try to answer to this question. What does the concept of Earth Overshoot Day represent?
Is it A?
Have you heard the term Earth Overshoot Day? Earth Overshoot Day term you have heard in the lecture. I think it is in lecture 3
Yes,
that,
sir, we have heard it.
yeah. So based on that, how far you have understood, you try to answer to this question. Which option will be the most suitable option for explaining the concept of Earth shoot day, overshoot day?
D.
Reena is writing B, D.
D. D. Sir.
Option A.
Okay,
So
for
it's A or B.
yeah, try to figure out the option out of this option A and B, which is the most suitable one. What does that? What?
So A,
Yeah, A will be the most appropriate answer for this question, since the Earth Day marks the date when the world has used up its annual renewable resources budget. After this date, resources consumption exceeds what the planet can regenerate within the year. So it has marked the World Food Day marks its annual renewable resources budget, and it is not focusing much on this country's ecological footprint. So based on that, the option A will be the most suitable option for this particular question. Question number 17. Is it fine now?
Yes.
So Trisha is writing option D. So option all of you are agreeing with option A.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then we can move to the 18th question. Question number 18. This is the 18th question. What does the ecological footprint measures, or what you understand by ecological footprint? Most of the time you get to know the term, this term is coined most of the time. So what does it measures?
B.
B.
Yeah, B is the right answer, but who is giving the answer? Fine, you can type in the chat box as well as you can speak it. So we will be knowing as per all of you. Option B is the right answer. This ecological footprint mainly measures the amount of resources consumed per capita or per nation, and the amount of ecosystems, land, and resources you required to sustain that consumption. So it is this options answer well explains the concept behind that. So based, and I think now we can move to the question number 19th and try to answer to this question. And this is 19th question. What significant environmental awareness event took place in the year 1970?
It's B.
Yeah, option B is the right answer. It is clear to all of you.
Yes, sir.
So I think are these questions you have already seen somewhere, or you have understood the lectures so well that you are able to give the answers in a fraction of minutes or fraction of seconds?
We have understood it.
Okay. So Elena, you are BTech student
No, sir. I'm a chemistry student.
from which institute?
Christ University.
Okay. Okay, then we can move to the next question, and let's try to give to this answer to this question. Question number 20.
Spring, Silent Spring by Rachel Carson.
So Payal is giving B. So I think this question is also well understood. Which book is published in 1970 that raises the awareness about the harmful effects of DDT in aquatic life that have been mentioned in the thesis, PhD thesis of Rachel Carson. Is it fine? Question number 20.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
It is well explained in the lecture that this Silent Spring, written by Rachel Carson, which was published in the year 1962, was pivotal in raising awareness about the environmental effect of DDT and other chemicals, leading to the increased environmental consciousness. Fine. So I think now we can move to the question number 21, and this question number 21 is there. What was the primary reason for the formation of Greenpeace in the
To
year?
protest against nuclear test in Alaska. BB.
Okay, let's wait for the others to answer for question number 21, and let them study and go through the each of the options, so then we can come to the conclusion. So Elena is giving very fast answers, but let's wait for others. Option number 21, sorry, question number 21. Greenpeace in 1970 was done for what?
It's B.
B. Trisha, B. So everyone is, I think, giving B only. What about others? They are there, or they have just joined the meeting? So Rishal is saying option D. Rishil.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, option D, you feel it is the correct answer for this question number 21.
I wasn't sure, so I just guessed for option D.
Okay. But if you will go through the lecture in detail, then you will find that Greenpeace was formed in the 1970 primarily to protest against nuclear tests.
Okay.
Yeah. So this
So
is a
got
kind
it.
of quick revision for you also. So it will be helpful for you if is anything you will be missing. Fine.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So option B will be the correct answer. No worries. Here we are there to discuss only, and to revise the theory part mainly, because theory parts we usually see in 1.5x these videos, but there are some concepts or some information that we have to understand, so that we can apply these concepts later on when we will formulating various numericals or models. Fine. So now 21 is clear to all of you. Can we move to the next question? Question number
Yes.
22. Okay. Trisa is active. This is the question number 22. So which movement in India in the year 1973 highlighted the connection between sustainability and the basic necessities of life?
A.
Option
A. So option A, Chipko movement. This is the correct answer for this question number 22, and you have read also this Chipko movement in the year 1973 emphasized that sustainability is not just a concern for those with full stomachs, but is crucial for communities directly dependent on natural resources for their survival. So this Chipko movement, which was initiated in the year 1973. So it was initiated in which state? Anybody can answer?
Uttarakhand.
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 Yeah, correct. So we have gone through the lectures in detail. Fine. So can we move to the next question then? Question number 23.
Yes, sir.
So I think there is very good response from all of you, and this quick revision also of your full week course is going on. So let's see how this question number 23 is answered by all of you. This question number 23. What was the main objective of a Grameen Bank founded by Professor Muhammad Yunus in the year 1983?
B.
Snehal saying option B. Payal. So everybody is agreeing with option B, that it was initiated with an objective to offer micro loans to women in the underprivileged communities. Option B is the correct answer for this particular question. So can we move to the next question?
Yes.
Okay. So from the next lecture, what I will be doing, I will be converting these PPTs to the Word file. So sorry, to the PDF file, and there we will be marking the answers to these questions also, so that when I will be sharing you the slides, so later on also I can mark, but within the class also we can mark the correct answer to the question, and then when you will be going through the shared slides later on, then also you can see at a glance what will be the correct answer for that, and who have not joined also, they can also get to know what will be the correct answer of the particular questions. Fine. Is it fine?
Yes, sir. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Ritul is joining now. So whoever is joining later, they can mark their attendance in the chat box, so that we can see who are present, and try to join the session within 5 minutes of the stipulated time, so that we can start the session on time and complete it also without any further disturbance. So everybody have marked their attendance. Can we move to the next question? Let me see, because I have to record this lecture, this attendance. So why here only I can see, otherwise somebody may get missed. So once that all the attendance are there in one line, then we can go through it at once. Otherwise it will be difficult. Okay, try to join the session in the within the 5 minutes from the next time, and after 15 minutes I want to give access also. Here are all the attendance. Okay, then we can move to the next question. Question number 24. Is it visible?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay, then try to answer to this question number 24. What was the title of the 1987 report by the Brundtland Commission that focused on sustainable development? So I have received 5 responses, and all of them are saying option A. First response has been given by Trisha. So for this particular question, question number 24, if you will see, then you will find the correct answer to this question is option number A, our common future. This was the title of the 1987 report that focused on the sustainable development. Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then we can move to the next question, and this is question 25. What was the primary objective of the Kyoto Protocol proposed in the year 1997?
It's C.
Which answer?
Reduce greenhouse gases.
Yeah, C. Absolutely correct. So this was to reduce the global greenhouse gas emission was the primary objective of the Kyoto Protocol proposed in the year 1997. So I think all of you is okay with this answer, or anybody is having another answer. Option C is the right answer for this question. Now I am moving fast to the next question. It is question number 26. Here is question number 26. Which event in the year 2006 significantly raised awareness about the climate change through a high profile movie?
Uh, an inconvenient truth.
Hmm. So it was all of you have seen this trailer. It was shared with you. Link for this trailer of this movie. Have you seen the trailer of this movie or not? Reena is saying yes.
Not, not.
Okay, so you try to see, you will be getting brief idea and how they have proposed, and try to provide, try to raise the awareness about the growing this ozone depletion or global warming concepts, and try to spread awareness among all the people, because if we will be they will be delivering some lectures, then people don't take much interest nowadays. So through movies they can get brief concept or understanding of that, and visuals sometimes more memorable. I mean, with visuals they can remind better than with hearing, or they can sleep also. So you can see the movie and the trailer also. The link has been shared with you people in the lecture. Fine. So then I think we can move to the next question. So that is question number 27. This is the question number 27.
B.
What was the main goal of Paris Agreement established during COP21 in 2015? And another question is there, what is the full form of COP?
Copenhagen country. Place.
Sorry?
Copenhagen is a place or country, I don't remember, but
No. So anybody can type in the chat box. What is the full name of COP21? Yeah, Gayatri is giving the right answer. So we are discussing about question that what was the main goal of COP21. So you are giving the answer of this question, but you should know also that what is COP21. Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So it is conference of parties. So for this 27 number, what was the right answer that you people were saying? This was done for
B.
B. What is the answer? Pardon? Repeat. To limit the global warming to well below 2 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. This is the right answer, and marking a significant global commitment to the climate action. Someone else is joining. So Shreya, you can mark your attendance in the chat box if you have not marked yet. And we have discussed already around 30 questions. So now we will be proceeding to our next question. That is question number 28. This is question number 28. So question is visible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Then try to give the answers to this question. Which key agency was established as a result of the environmental movement initiated by Rachel Carson book Silent Spring? Question is clear? Question is clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then try to give answer to this question.
Is it option A?
No. The correct answer is as it is option A. Gayatri is also saying option A. It is B. Option B is the right answer for this particular question. That is Rachel Carson advocacy and the subsequent public awareness led to the creation of Environmental Protection Agency in the United States, and which was tasked with protecting environmental health and safety. So it led to the formulation of EPA, Environmental Protection Agency. Option B. It is the correct answer for this particular question. So is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So try to answer to this question number 29. Here is question number 29.
Option B. Capitalist emphasis on continual economic growth. and resource depletion.
And what about others? Others try to give answer to this question.
It's B.
It's B from Tisha also, Aditi also. So everybody is fine with answer B. Option B, that is capitalist emphasis on the continual economic growth and resource depletion. This was the critique of F. Schumacher. So can we move to the next question? Everybody is okay, then we can move to the next question. Question number
Yes.
30. Okay, then here is the question number 30. Try to give answer to this question. What innovative planning practice did Patrick Gadgets advocate for?
Civic surveys and regional planning.
Yeah. So Elena Payal is saying option B. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So let other answer. Yeah, Payal is also saying B. And for this one, question number 30, it is the B is the correct answer, since he has uh, he has advocated for the civic surveys to involve people in the city planning and regional planning to address larger spatial context beyond individual cities. So the option B will be the most suitable answer for this question number 30. So now I think we can move to the next question, question number 31, and it is which of the following statement best describe Ian McCurk's view of human impact on environment?
B.
B.
Option B.
Yeah, Ritil is correct. What about others? Let me see who else are there in the chat box. These two people. So B is fine. All of you are fine with option B. B is the correct answer for this question. Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. If you have remembered, then in his quote he has said, human beings as a bullies of the earth. So through that also you can answer, or you can understand that he has criticized the human development as a being harmful and careless towards the natural systems, describing humans as a bullies of the earth. So through that statement, you can easily answer to this question that mankind has been careless and damaging to the natural system, which was the main or which was the ideology of Ian McHugh. So with this, I think we can move to the question number 32. Can we move to the question 32? Everybody is fine? Okay,
Yes.
then question number 32 is in front of you all. What was the primary focus of Otto Prinzberg's work? So everybody is answering B. It is passive design strategies for climate responsive buildings. So I think you have gone through the recap of the questions, various questions that can be formed through the lectures of week 1. Now I think we can move to the uh, some more problems that were asked in the previous year. That problems we can also understand whether we are able to give the answers of those problems which were asked in the previous year. So can we move to those problems?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then I'm sharing the PDF file. And let's try to give answers to that those questions. Achha. So is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then try to give a answer to the first problem.
Changing lifestyle from time to time.
So try to give answer to the first question, everybody, in the chat box. Then we will be discussing the final answer. Eskimos adapting to the surroundings and context is discussed as an example for option A, efficient use of resources, B, living together as community, C, challenging lifestyles from time to time, and D, globalized behavior. So based on that, which will be the most suitable answer for this question? Somebody is writing B, somebody is writing C. These are the problems that have been already asked in the previous year. Aditi is giving two answers. You only have to choose one answer, either option C or A. Multiple answers are not there. Somebody is willing to join now. Whoever has joined later, they can mark their attendance. And from the next session, as I have already announced, after 50 minutes I won't admit anyone, because this is kind of unusual disturbance to the people who have joined on time. So they can mark their attendance as today was the first class. And try to give answers to this question. I think who has joined, he or she has not marked attendance also. Mark your attendance in the chat box. So
I think the answer is A.
yes, Trisha is right. So for this particular question, these Eskimos are known for their efficient use of available resources to survive in harsh Arctic environment. They utilize every part of the animals they hunt for food, clothing, and tools, demonstrating efficient resource use. And picture of that one was also shown in the lecture of the lecture slides, if I am not wrong. You people are able to remember?
Yes, yes,
The
sir.
picture were on, and it was discussed how they are efficiently utilizing the each and every part or this element of the animals or resources. So everybody is okay with answer A. Everybody is okay with answer A.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
then we can move to the question second. Here is question second, and this one I think I can mark also.
It's D.
All of the above.
So only art discussion was also done very well. So based on your understanding, give answer. So I received two answer for this question, Disil and Snehal, and Lina also marked as D. I think this question was also given in your assignment question.
Yes,
Or
sir.
yeah, this was also asked previous year. So I think then we can move to the question number 3, if all of you are okay. Can we move?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then here is question number 3 for all of you. So try to choose one of the answer out of these 4 options. And this question answer will be given based on the understanding of the Maslow's hierarchy. If you will arrange them in particular hierarchical manner, then from bottom to the top in the pyramid, which option will be the suitable arrangement?
Option A.
Yes. So option A is the right answer for this question. So if you will see, it is already arranged in the hierarchical manner. That is first one at the bottom, it will be physiological needs, then safety and security, and after that love and belonging, then self esteem, and at the end self acquisition. So I think you all of you are able to recall the pyramid that was shown to you in the lectures. Is
Yes,
it?
sir.
Yeah. So based on that, you can give answers to this question. So this is the right answer for this one. Here, then we can move to the fourth question. Yeah. The day of the year when humanity's demand for ecological resources and services in a given year exceeds what Earth can generate in that year is known as. So this type of questions we have already
A.
discussed, and they are if you have well understood the concept of Earth overshoot day, then you can answer to this question that the correct answer for this one is option number A. Is it fine, or option first? So can we move to the next question? Everybody is okay with the answer?
Yes.
Okay, then there is this is the fifth question.
Option What are the three spheres of triple bottom line of sustainability? Question number fifth.
Option A.
Yeah, option A is the correct answer for this one. And if you have known the triple bottom line well, then you must have known that triple bottom line is the framework for sustainability, and it includes a social, environmental, which can also be sometimes called as ecological and economic spheres. And these three dimensions aim to promote sustainability by balancing economic growth, environmental protection, and social equity. So we can move to the question number 6 now, and we can mark this option. So this is the question number 6.
Option B, Professor Muhammad Yunus.
So Gayatri is saying option B. The idea of Grameen Bank to provide loans to the needy to set up their livelihood and economic activity is initiated by Professor Faiz Ahmad Mohammad, Professor Muhammad Yunus, Professor Muhammad Muzammil, Professor Muhammad Sabbir. So Ria is saying option A. So option B is the correct answer for this particular question, and this uh, this question was also explained in another way, that the Grameen Bank, a microfinance organization, was founded by Professor Muhammad Yunus to provide small loans to the improvised without requiring collateral, helping them to start a small business and improve their economic conditions. So it was well initiated by Professor Muhammad Yunus. Option B is the correct answer.
So we can move to the next question. Question number 6 is done now. So we can move to the question 7. Here is question 7.
Option D.
So option D, this also I have asked you. Option D, Aditi, is also fine. So Chipko movement protest, which was initiated in the year 1973, and it was initiated in the regions, which regions of India? It was Uttarakhand. So option D will be the right answer for this question. So can we move to the question 8?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I think this is question 8. Try to answer to this question.
Victor Olge.
Pardon?
Victor Olge, option B.
Okay. Option A, Aditi is saying. So I think various pioneers of the sustainable development have been well explained in the last lecture. So from the contribution of each of them towards sustainability was well explained. So based on that, you can see an answer who has explained the direct relationship to the climate and energy, or who has advocated that all architecture should be designed and developed with direct relationship to the climate and energy. Option B. Two people are saying option B, Payal and Vidya. The rest are still thinking. So type your answer in the chat box. Then after that we can move to the next question. B only. Gayatri is also saying B. Gayatri is saying A. So B is the right answer for this question, Gayatri. And if you can recall, then you be knowing that Victor Olge was an architect and urban planner who emphasized the importance of designing architecture in harmony with climate and energy consideration. So based on that, you can see who has focused on climate and energy considerations. So Victor Olge will be the right answer for this question. Is it fine, Gayatri? Or you need some more explanation for? Okay, so fine. Then we can move to the question number 9. Yeah, you try to give answer to this question. Question number 9, all of you. Doxiadis advocated the idea of ecological cities through the concept of
A.
No, it's not A. It's not A.
Logistics.
Crystal is also saying A.
It's not A.
So Garden City was proposed by whom? If it's not.
Ebenson
Ebenezer. Ebenezer.
Yeah, so it is for sure it is not option A.
So is it Future City?
Have you heard the name Doxiadis?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then try to recall and give answer to this question, all of you. So it is a kind of
Acoustics.
revision for all of you, that whatever you have studied, whether you are able to remember or recall. Based on that, you can give or you can revise it the things here. This
It's
problem solving sessions will be,
Ecological cities.
it's B acoustics.
so it's not a ecological or eco city also. I think so. Anybody wants to answer to question number 9? So Rina Matthew has answered acoustics. Other people, Elena is writing we will go with B. So you can revise, or you can see through your notes also. So if you are preparing some notes, because these things, if you want to remember for long, so some short notes kind of thing you can make for the lectures. Anybody else wants to answer, or can I or should I disclose the answer for this question number 9?
You disclose it and explain, sir.
Okay. So if you will see, then for the question number 9th, the correct answer is answer B, that is acoustics, because when Doxiadis developed the concept of acoustics, the science of human settlements, which integrates ecological principles and citizen of the universe. So sorry, so this was well written in the slides, that if you can go through the slides, then you can find when discussion of the contribution of Doxiadis in the sustainability movement, it was discussed, then it was well explained or well written, that when he has developed the concept of acoustics, then only he has explained about the science of human settlements, and explained how it integrates the ecological principle in planning and development of the cities. So as per that, I think B option will be the most suitable option, which will explain the concept behind the development of acoustics by Doxiadis. Is it fine?
Sure, sir.
Yeah. And if you want to go through in detail of this one particular one, then you can find the contribution of Doxiadis in the sustainable development, then you can get more detail about this. Is it fine? Can we move to the next question?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then this is the question number 10th.
John Noe. Option A.
Option A from Melina. Father of America's national parks. This was asked last year. So I think you will be able to give the answer to this question also. So from these three different questions can also be formed: father of America's national park, or wilderness prophet, or citizen of the universe. So option, which option is correct? I got three answers from Rina, Matthew, Gayatri, and Divya. Sir, will our final exam be MCQ? So it will be a mix of questions, and since uh, this subject, I should say, this subject is the not based on numerical only. It will well check your concepts, and also if there will be numericals also, then also it can be fill in the blanks type, or you have, or it can be numerical, this optional type, MCQ type. So questions can be formed. This question also, like question number 10 or question number 9, this question I can form any kind of, like fill in the blanks or multiple choice questions. So the basic thing is that you have to go through the slides and lectures in detail and well understand the things that have been taught to you. So you will be able to give answers to all the questions whichever will be asked. And since somebody is joining, Poonam is there. So I think it is clear to Elena. Yeah, you just because this subject is not containing much of the modeling, or I should say much of the numerical portions. So most of the time it will be some theoretical ones, and also for as it was there in the first week lecture, but in the subsequent week lecture you will see there are various things that to be discussed here. And the main aim of this floating this course is not exam, just to let you know about the ongoing ongoing race or ongoing scenario of need for sustainability, that is the main concern of all the country or over the globe. So this is fine, but this was the brief recap of all the content that was delivered to you within 1 week. So if you have gone through the content and understood it very well, then it was a kind of revision class or practice class for you, that you should be able to give the answers to these questions in future. So subsequently, if in the next class there will be uh, discussion on various methodology, this life cycle methodology or ecological or load calculations. It will be, now it is the general week, this general week discussion on the first week. Later on it will be focusing towards the buildings more, and towards the buildings load calculation, buildings sustainability, buildings emission, and what are the softwares, what are the tools that we can utilize to understand the performance of the newly designed buildings, that will be discussed subsequently. and based on the discussion and understanding that you have got, you can answer to the questions of the next week session also. Okay, so who has joined last? I think Payal or someone has joined at the end. So for her, I want to say try to join within the given time slot or given, so that you can also get to know, or it is a kind of quick revision to our week's content and various problems that can be formulated for practice. That's why this session is practice session or problem solving sessions. Fine. In the later session, since this is also this lecture was the recordings, so there may be some concepts or some there may be some numericals or there will be some problems that will not be there will be some understanding or some difficulty of you that cannot be explained at the time of watching the lecture. So that can be explained here if you are finding some kind of difficulty in some of the concept or some of the problem or some of the models, that we can discuss here, because there it, since it is a recording, so you might or you somebody may have some question regarding some of the problems. So that concept we can discuss here, like when we will be calculating the heat load. Will the session be the same time for next week? Yeah, so every week the same timing will be there. The session Tuesday 6 to 8 p.m. and this will be going for the 12 weeks. This was the week 1. We will be discussing on week 2 content and week 2 the problems on this next week. So similarly, after every week we will be going subsequent weeks session doubt clearing class, and it will be going on the same timing 6 to 8 p.m. on every Tuesday. Is it fine for all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I hope this session was very interactive and helpful for all of you, and you people seems to be very understanding, or I can say enthusiastic to learn more about sustainability. That's why you have taken the course also, and you have joined the session also. So questions are done from previous year. Yeah, some of the questions like I shown here, some questions were from previous year questions, assignment questions or previous year exam questions that can be formed. And this session is mainly not for the questions, but today since it was the quick revision session, that's why I framed the questions. Later on we can also include the doubt of you in various numerical problems that you will be facing on for solving this one, or in any of the lecture slides, like for week 2, in any of the lecture 2 3, if you are having any doubt in any of the slides, that slide screenshot you can uh, send, or you can share the screen, that we can discuss on further discussion. If you require, then we can discuss on that one and make the clarification. Is it fine? Okay, so for that week 0 assignment all of you have done. 0 assignment you have submitted.
Yes, sir. Week 0 and week 1 is done.
Okay, very good. So I'm also having previous year week 0 assignment. So let's quickly, I think it will be the same, because week 0 assignment we generally don't change. So let's quickly see. This is week 0 assignment. So I think this also you will be able to give answer and see, like first one, hierarchy of needs what proposed is proposed by.
Maslow.
Is it fine? Then quickly we can go through this question also. And worldly art, all of the above. And this one, question number 3, Which is the most urbanized region in the world today? This question was also there in your assignment, one of the assignment, I feel. Assignment 1 or assignment
Actually,
0?
no, sir. It was, I think the same questions were present for week 0.
Yeah. So this question number 4 also.
Yes, sir.
So that's why, since this is last year assignment, so week 0 is more or less same. That's why I'm not discussed about this week 0 assignment. But rest, I think all the assignment 1 for week or previous year questions and various questions that can be formed based on the understanding that I have gone through all the questions. And in the next session, it's an request that all of you try to join within the within 5 minutes or maximum by 15 minutes. Try to give your attendance so that we can run the session very smoothly, and all the people who are there to share their knowledge as well as to learn something, they can also be benefited in spite of getting disturbance from any other sources. Is it fine? Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Fine. Got it.
Yeah, and special thanks to Aditi, Trisha, all of you who have actively participated and made the session successful one. Similarly, we will be conducting the next week also by 6 to 8 p.m. and we will be discussing some more numericals and concepts. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thanks to Rishid also. He was also very actively gave the answer. So I think now we can disperse and we can end to the session. All the
Thank you, sir.
best. Thank you all.